Most people don't stay broke because of a lack of effort. They stay broke because they never learn the skills to make real connections. Welcome to PPP 101, not another marketing group. This is a digital movement built to help everyday people connect the dots. Here's the brutal truth. If you can't pass the 7-second test or the 3-click test, you're invisible. People don't know what you do, who you help, or why it matters, and they click away. Inside PPP 101, we built a community-driven system. That makes sure your first impression isn't your last. We're not here to impress you. We're here to arm you, and it all starts with time ownership. Because if you don't value your time, why should anyone else? We're inviting you to our free time blocking mastery call, based on the same system John Maxwell taught. It's still the reason I've built over 23 income streams. You can access this workshop completely free when you join our inner circle. Let's break it down. Free community, that's the walking pace. Over $5,000 in value just for checking us out. Inner circle, now you're running. Over $60,000 in tools, templates, and training for less than a cup of coffee a day. Elite coaching, that's for those ready to fly. Serious entrepreneurs, ready to lead, ready to win. But here's where it gets even better. We've built a cash flow system that lets you earn before you sell. Hit 400 engagement points this week? That's $50 in cash. Hit 1,000 points by the end of the month? Another $50. Hit level 8? That's a $100 bonus. Level 9? $250 just for showing up and being active. No selling, no chasing, just real rewards for real effort. Why? Because confidence is built in community before it ever shows up outside of it. It worked for Rudy, it worked for Cynthia, it worked for Jeff, Martha, Arlene, and it will work for you if you take that one bold move. So the only question left is this. Will you walk, run, or is it finally time to fly? Subscribe to PPP 101 Inner Circle now. Unlock your free seat at the Time Blocking Mastery Call and start converting with confidence. In less time, with less traffic, and with a whole lot more clarity. Protect it, precise it, prioritize it. We're not here to compete. We're here to help you complete what you started. Let's go.
All right. How was that, guys?
That was good.
Good?
Yep.
Oh,
Great.
no. Remove from the stage. Here comes Martha.
Hello, Rudy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Hello, Martha.
Hello, Breezy and everybody.
How you doing? How everybody doing?
Good, good.
We're going to give him a couple minutes here, and then we're going to go right into it. Ooh, what's going on there?
Oh, that was my alarm.
Whoa, you got some authentic alarm, huh? All right. Hold on a second. Setting things up real quick.
Choose an account. I don't choose an account.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
I can't complain.
Everybody doing good? All right, we're going to go ahead and add this to the stage. Use this setup right here. And we're going to use this setup right here. How's that?
Black in the middle.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where our presentation is going to be.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're going to add it to the stage, and we're going to go right over here. How's that?
Looking good. Looking good.
How's that, huh?
Looking really good.
Let me see if I can make it bigger. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay. All right. Now, how about that?
Looking good.
Good.
Is that legible?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Let's do this. Let's see if we can make it even better. Sorry. I'm being anal.
That's okay.
There's no like full screen. Can you do full screen? That's workspace. Presenter tool. Simple basic whiteboard. Custom full screen. High all corners of the app. Oh shoot. That I think that did it right there. Hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah. We cooking now. We cooking now. All right. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So let's go ahead and we're gonna dive right into it. If you guys see somebody that is uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Because otherwise I won't be able to see who's in the backstage. All right, here we go. We got Rochelle that just got added to the party. All right, we're gonna do it this way so I can see who's in the backstage. Okay. Is it still legible? Everybody can see, read everything?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
All right. So this is the third series of 3, and this is how we're gonna reveal. Hold on, who is that? Hold on. I got somebody that's still breathing really hard. Let's see who that is. Somebody breathing really hard. I don't know. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the live. Okay. The live is very crucial. So let me ask you guys this: based on what you understand on going live, can someone explain to me a little bit about how they understand going live?
You
Anybody?
mean the step? You mean the steps to going live?
Well, what does it mean for you to go live? Like, what
Be on
is
the social media real time.
okay? But it's basically showing up and be there whether you have 0 people or you have 1,000 people, correct?
Yeah.
So in other words, you're showing up and you're just talking your heart out, right? Is that correct?
But you
With,
talk.
Okay.
with specific order.
You have to engage and be natural and not just.
Which means there's a certain protocol. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Specific order.
Right?
Yep.
So you got to know what you're talking about. You got to be very strategic and you have to work on engaging the people, correct?
That's right.
But understand that the live was not designed to make a sale. The live was designed to make a connection. Does that make sense? It's to get them into your funnel, get them into your list, correct?
Yes.
What if I tell you you can do a live, less quantity, but more quality? What would you think?
I think that's fantastic.
Love
Okay.
that.
Okay. But you have to be a little bit tech savvy. You don't have to be too tech savvy, but you do have to be a little tech savvy. So whether you do this through the Zoom platform or you do this through different platforms, which we're going to talk about, right? you do have to be a minimum tech savvy. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. We're going to do two-way street communication here. Okay. So let's talk about this for a second. You have two types of life. You can either go group or you can go solo, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about the solo for a second. Okay. So you can do it what we call the traditional way, right? So what we call the traditional way, which is basically show up, right?
Yes.
And catch them within the first 3 to 5 seconds as a hook, and then continuously throw your hook throughout your 1 hour. So, from my understanding, is you're supposed to throw your hook at least once every 10 or 15 minutes. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
In order to catch the people who are coming on late and catch the people who keep coming on late, right? So, that's
Yes.
kind of like running a rat race. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, that's the traditional way. Okay. The other way you can do it, which is the way I've been doing, is you bring them to you. So initially, we started out with the Zoom. Do you guys remember those days?
Yes.
Yes.
And if they showed up inside of YouTube or TikTok, we would put our domain name for them to get into the Zoom with us, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Personally, that has worked very well for me, okay, for our community, okay? Now, can everybody do that? I don't know, but I could tell you it has been very effective. That is how we built our community, okay? Now, on the group session, right? On the group session, you can also bring them to you, which is highly recommended, okay? But you can run multiple platforms, okay? And on top of that, when you're done, you can optimize social media. Does that give you a big overview here? Did that give you like a 30,000 foot view of what we're talking about here?
Yes.
Let me double check here. We got anybody else in the studio? Yep, we sure do. Welcome to the party, Miss Cynthia.
Thank you.
All right. So this is the 30,000 foot view of what we're talking about going live. And yes, Mom, I know I'm missing an R.
I resisted.
Don't worry, I caught myself. That's what happens when you do things in a hurry. But anyways, so everybody screenshot this. Okay.
One moment.
Now this is where the rubber's gonna meet the road.
1 second. Having your phone handy.
If anybody got Eldon's number, see if somebody can hit him up. Because he really wanted to be here, but I think he got caught into something and he's busy, maybe. But he might have just forgot or fell asleep. So if somebody got Eldon's number, please call him for me. Okay? So let's talk about the solo life. Let's talk about the solo life for a second. Okay? Number one, okay, what's important here is that you got to research your titles. You see, whenever I set up a live, you notice I search my titles, I search my description, and I use vidIQ. So take vidIQ, and you need to do research for titles, description, and thumbnails. Who likes the setup that we have now? When you're able to go to a meeting, it's all waiting for you to come on. The thumbnail is there, everything is ready. Who likes that setup?
Everybody.
Much more professional, correct?
Correct.
Right.
What would you say on the scale 1 to 10, Mom? Have we come from? From a 1 to what?
You come to at least a 9.
Awesome. Awesome.
This is
Appreciate
great.
that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Okay. So this is what's going to allow you to do maximum optimization. Now, like I was on the call with Martha, you should never delete any content, right? You take your content, and if it didn't do what it's supposed to do, you use it again, but you use it with Chat GPT. Does that make sense, guys? Let,
Yes.
let Chat GPT tell you what you can improve. Let Chat GPT tell you how can it be better, right?
Right.
So that's very, very important. Okay. Number 2, you need to be able to schedule it and promote it. It just does not happen by accident. So you got to schedule it, whoops, and you got to promote it. Okay? That's a given. How do you expect people to attend if you don't promote it, correct? People got to know about it, right? And you always, always want to engage 15 minutes before, right, Martha? And 15 minutes after, correct?
Engage meaning
Comments, reply, promote it. Go check on all the things you did to promotion for your shorts, for your emails, and stuff like that. You want to make sure you reply to your audience. Does that make sense?
yes.
Elder's trying to get on.
That's very important, guys. It's very important. Okay? Are you guys able to see the live? For some reason, I'm not seeing the live.
We see your screen, what you're writing.
I'm talking about YouTube.
Oh, let me try you.
For some reason, I'm not seeing the live.
I'm not either.
It said it's streaming. And it's definitely streaming. It's streaming Inner Circle.
I just heard your voice on my laptop through the live on YouTube.
Okay, so at least it's streaming. It wasn't streaming on my phone. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I have it on my YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Don't forget to like it.
Don't forget to like it. All right. So, anyhow, this is so important. You got to schedule it, you got to promote it, and you got to engage 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after. That's how you draw your crowd. Okay. Now, obviously, on the solo, somebody's echoing. So, you want to make sure. Okay, somebody's echoing. Whoever's got me on the YouTube, can you mute your second device? So,
I just took it off my laptop.
okay. So,
So it's not
anyhow,
me.
you got to make sure that you got to be prepared. You're going to start lonely, correct? Nobody starts a live solo and ends up with 1,000 people on the live. Nobody. I don't care how big of an influence you have. Okay? Everybody starts the same way. It starts with a little or no crowd. And as you build up your algorithms, it'll end up with somewhere between 50 to 100 people in a live. Okay? And then I'm going to ask you guys a bonus question. Okay? So this is a given. Okay? But through this whole process, guys, one thing you have to make sure, okay, is always have your CTA somewhere when you're doing your live. People have to know where they're going to get the information. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Your CTA should be your website, wherever you want to redirect them, and it has to be present and constantly be mentioned because this is where they get on your list. So wherever you want them to get on your list. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Screenshot that and we'll move on to the next slide.
Before you go, in number 1,
Yep.
you said the vidIQ, we know you do the research. We don't know you do the research.
Well, that's what I use to do the research. That's what anybody who's on social media, that like if you go to Melvin does his research with vidIQ before he do a live. Just like anybody who is big influencers or people who actually have somewhat knowledge on how to do a social media on YouTube. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. If I go to vidIQ and research, am I researching their screen name?
No, you're researching for a title that relates to your topic, but that's going to have a high ranking score.
Okay.
vidIQ will tell you what the score of that title is. It'll tell you if it's green, orange, or red. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
a great question, right? But anyways, everybody good on a screenshot?
I got a question, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, on the schedule and promote, to me, that means, of course, I have it on my calendar pre-planned, and then promote. Do I do a video saying, "Hey, my
So
live can
yes,
be at such and such"?
yes and no. Yes and no. So schedule meaning that you got to schedule it on your calendar, but if you're doing a TikTok live, you got to schedule your live on TikTok. If you go on YouTube, you got to schedule ahead of time. Don't fly by the seat of your pants. Does that make sense?
Well,
Yeah.
no, I didn't know you had to set up a TikTok that you're going to do a live.
Yeah. There's a feature there on TikTok that you can set up your live event well before you do them.
I didn't know it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's how I scheduled my live on TikTok before when I was doing it the traditional way. Does that make sense? So, everybody good on a screenshot?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's talk about bringing a solo live, but bringing your crowd to you. So that means that you're doing this off a Zoom or StreamYard, any third party platform. It doesn't matter as long as it works. Some people use OBS, some people use StreamYard, some people use Zoom. Zoom is the most simple way to do it. The only thing with Zoom is you can only stream one platform at a time. Okay? So, when you bring them to you, number one, you got to make it look professional. There's no if, ands, or but. You want to show up like a pro. Okay? You want to show up, you know how they say dress for success, right? You got to dress for success, right? That's just the way it is. Whatever your branding is, you should be as close to your branding colors as possible. Okay? Not only that, the reason for this is because of something that we call forever green content. That means that that content is going to be working for you 24/7 for a very long period of time. Could be 6 months, could be a year, could be even longer. Everybody good with that?
Yes.
So if you're going to have content work like that for you, you might as well make it good, right?
Right.
Now, same concept. You still have to engage. You still have to schedule and promote. Okay? You still have to engage. 15 minutes, 15 minutes before and after. Okay? Both. There's no if, ands, or but. Okay? The third point I want to make here is when you bring them to you, you always want to have a panelist like we have right now. Why is the panelist so crucial? The panelist is your core people interaction. The interaction is always a two-way street. Does that make sense?
Yes.
If it's not a two-way street, then it's robotic. You don't want it to be robotic. All right, whoever that is, please mute. Okay. The panelist is crucial, guys. Because that's where you bring the value with the engagement. All right. So that's kind of the way that goes, guys. Okay. So the problem is most people forget to expose their CTA. It's because they get so comfortable with the current audience with the panelists. But as you can see that for me, I'm always constantly disposing the CTA on the banner. You guys notice that?
Yes,
Right?
sir.
That's a must because people need to know where to go. Okay? Very important. Because if they don't know where to go, you're doing all this for hot air, right? People need
Crickets.
direction. That's just the society that we're in. You go ahead and screenshot that. Now, for the group live, it's exactly same thing when it comes to bring to you. Okay? So if you screenshot this one, this is exactly the same for this one. Does that make sense? Nothing changes between a group live and a solo live when it's coming to bring him to you. The protocol is exactly the same. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay? So this is very, very important, okay, to understand. Now let's talk about stream multiple platforms. Okay? This is really important when it comes to streaming multiple platforms. Number one, you want to build the attendees. Meaning, when you attend and you show up in the video and you have a YouTube channel, it's going to pick up. Does that make sense? How is it going to pick up? By your name, everything. When you speak, AI recognizes voice, sight, pictures, audio. Does that make sense? So it actually helps you too by showing up early, because the only time we're going to hear your voice is where?
During the live.
If you're part of the first 10. Correct? If you're number 11, where are you going to end up?
YouTube.
YouTube. That's right, Martha. Yeah, y'all notice Martha said that with a smile. Right now, it's easy to get on the panelist, but I promise you, 30 days, 90 days from now, it's going to be, people are going to give you a run for your money to get on the panelist. How many of you guys agree?
I believe it.
So you want to be on the panelist. It's for your own sake, for you to build your channel. Okay? Very important. So it builds the attendees. Naturally, it's going to build the community on YouTube. And it's also going to build the community within school, because people want to know, is it working for you? Why do you take time out of your time to show up? Why do you fight to be part of the first 10? People want to see that. They want to see that competition spirit. They want to see that camaraderie. Okay? And it's also going to build the audience.
That's not the same as attendees.
Audience. Attendees could be panelists, right? Audience could be people you don't know from Adams. They just show up. Remember, YouTube is global. There's no limits on YouTube, correct? Now,
Right.
here's what's important, okay? We use vidIQ. We use Descript. And that's what we use to optimize. By editing, making sure we have the right thumbnails, all that stuff, okay? And then I use StreamYard to break it into content. So StreamYard has a feature where you can take a video and it'll use AI to pick the highest topic of that video and break it up into videos. I don't know if you guys remember an app called Opus Clips. StreamYard has the Opus Clip built inside of it. Does that make sense? Pretty cool stuff. Okay? So this is really important that you understand this. This is where you want to go ahead and screenshot. Oh, is Rochelle still on with us? Oh, she left? Oh, no, she's still here. What happened? You got off the internet? Oh, I see. I see. I see. All right, good stuff. So everybody got the screenshot? Good.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody got a screenshot, right? So what I want to share with you guys is that starting Friday, we're gonna focus on get response. How many of you guys are ready to get everything completely set up?
I am.
I attended an incredible training session today that was hosted by Get Response, and it made a lot of things look really, really good, guys. I didn't know there's so many things that you can do with Get Response. It's ridiculous. The amount of features that they have. Okay, so we're gonna start building out the content that needs to be built for Get Response, so that you guys can get familiar with connecting your emails in the whole 9 yards. Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Last but not the least, how many of you guys remember me sharing this with you guys?
I do.
Okay. If you're interested of getting this and getting it set up the exact same way, message me and I'll get you the resources, and I'll walk you through on where to go and how to get it. You can do monthly with a 20% discount, or you can do annually with a 40% discount, because our group has been given coupons from the founder himself of the company. I was actually on a meeting this morning virtually with the founder, and the founder is in India. Very nice guy, very, very, very smart guy. But his vision, guys, with this platform is incredible, right? Cynthia, are you unmuted?
I think so.
Where have we been? Where you can have testimonial banner, you can have a biography, you can tell it anything, you can make it dance, you can tell them what you do, have frequent asked question all in one spot.
Never.
And watch this, guys. This is what it looks like on a mobile. It looks just as good on a mobile as it does on the computer. Is that amazing, guys?
Yes,
And
it
the
is.
name of the platform is
I will put it in the school. I will put it in the school so that you guys will have a video exactly how to sign up, exactly how to get this. And if you want RG to set it up, our RG knows this platform inside out. Okay. So if you want RG to set it up the same way he set mine up, I'll forward you his information as well. Okay. Fair enough.
yes.
Okay. This is incredible. Um, Thank you, Cynthia, for making it notice that there was an issue, and we fixed that issue. Um, Naturally, Kim, if he can break something, he will, right?
Hmm.
And I will have to say I did a good job.
Broken will.
And so I was able to bring some things attention to the founder, and he went and had a meeting with his web developers to make sure that that issue never comes up again. Is that pretty awesome, guys?
Yes, sir.
It very is.
Pretty awesome. Okay. So let me go ahead and take the next 20 minutes or so, and then we're going to go ahead and open up for Q&A. And we're probably going to edit this part of the video out. Okay.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and unshare real quick. And let's go ahead and go to panelist form. Look at that. You guys like all these beautiful faces?
Beautiful faces.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, we like it.
Glad to see you all.
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty
It
awesome.
really is. It really is.
So, y'all got anything? Can you throw some hard questions at me?
Is it just on today's topic or anything?
Anything you want, my dear.
Did you get a chance to send to whomever that problem you and I had earlier where that last clickable does not click, does not open up?
He has
Because
not responded yet. He has not
okay,
responded yet.
thank you.
All right. Who got a lot out of this last 3 series videos? This
I
right
did.
here, guys. You're the only ones that I know of in DGC that has gotten the A through Z on this.
Wow.
We have a different intention. We're here to help the little guy. We're not here to focus on the big guy. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Lift the little guy up.
That's what our community is about. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So this is very important. Okay? Who's excited?
Oh, I stay excited.
Let me ask you guys this. Are you guys where are you guys getting most of your value from the community? Share a little bit of where you're getting most of your value. Think for a minute, okay? You don't have to answer right away.
For me, it's the one-on-ones where I actually the technology happens. You know, it's advanced. You advancing in technology. I like the support, the community support, and like the community online. You know, in school.
Absolutely. You know, if you really take this down and break it down, guys, where are you going to get minimum one coaching a day? You could have one every day of the month for a very small subscription monthly, which is $100, and a one-time upfront fee. I don't know of any coaching program or mentoring program out there that will do that.
35,000.
Only? Only, Cynthia? And that's
Wonderful.
one-on-one. That's a group session.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a group session, and he calls it a mastermind.
He's mastering your mind.
Your mind or your pocket?
Yeah. I have been unplugged, so I definitely am prepared to get back up and plug in.
How many find it hard to find me?
No, you're not hard to find.
Okay. I was just checking.
Time management. Life keeps lifing.
Hey, guys, ladies, you better take advantage of it now. As the community gets bigger, some people are going to give you a run for your money to get an appointment every day. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, here's my advice to you. Spend as much time as you can, allowed within the rules of the community, and absorb and implement. The key is you got to implement right away so that one day you can become one of the trainers. You can become one of the mentors. Does that make sense?
I think Rudy is the champion with that for sure.
See, Rudy, see, people notice.
Yep. Implement.
See, Rudy, people notice. They miss you, buddy.
I miss you guys too.
I have not been implementing, so I'm going to be silent on this.
So
I've been implementing them since I was not coming out right because I do GPT and I post it. I ask it questions. I don't know
you
what it is.
you're all right, Rochelle. The only challenge you have is your internet speed, and I'm gonna tell you, you got a lot of patience. Okay.
Well, they took me out. They just recently straightened it out.
Okay, good. Because I'm gonna tell you, you and Rudy are running a tight race. I mean, not Rudy. You and Breezy are running a tight race. So
As
so
far
whether
as what?
you're in Oakland or you're in Georgia, I don't know what's going on.
They're
Uh,
running a tight race on in what area?
Internet speed.
Oh,
They don't have that problem in Ohio or Oklahoma. Your internet's been pretty good, Martha. So I'm excited for each and every one of you. If you want the calendar thing, reach out to me personally and I'll get with you and get you on board with it. Right now, um, RG is getting ready to get slammed because
Is that the link tree thing you talking about?
this is what I'm talking about here. I'll show you. Okay. So when you go here and you go to my link tree, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Right now, what I'm working on, this is the link tree, correct?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to show you what I'm working on. Okay. We're going to get you guys to grow a successful HBA business. Okay. We're going to give people a choice. Okay. When they come in, we're going to give them a choice to look at the link tree and look at the HBA version of the link tree.
I want that one.
Okay. So when you go to the HBA version of the link tree,
I like that one.
you see, so this is going to be what we're going to give them a comparison from this to this. But here's what's important, guys. When they click on connect, you want it to look even better when it comes to professionalism. Does that make sense?
Right,
Yes.
You see, if I go to my link tree and I go from here, I want to make sure that when they click, it doesn't look like this. Which
ooh,
one would you rather look like this or like this?
Like that.
HBA,
I left
HBA.
it this way for this one so you guys could see the difference. Does that make sense?
right,
Yes.
But think about this. The objective here is to get them in your list, correct?
right,
Mm-hmm.
So if they click on the blueprint, where are they going to go?
To your list.
To your
Really?
list. If they go to the community, you guys are able to get this funnel right now. I'm going to show you where you can get this funnel. Okay? You guys can get your own funnel and have your list go into your own list. And if you need help, I can show you how to replicate that. Okay? So when you go here, you connect, you want it to look professional. So that's going to look like this. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You see? Now here's what's the vital here. When you click on the tested tools that made it possible. So what are you telling your audience? That you are currently using these tools, correct?
right.
Yes.
So when you click here, you're going to have the ability to create your own video to tell them what that tool did for you. And when they click, they're going to click boom, it's gonna go on the list. So that will have a page for them to go on the list. Does that make sense?
Right.
If it's a get response, boom, they click here, they get on your get response list, right? All of this is going to get response, and we're gonna have every single tool here. Now, here's the vision. Okay, some of you here have companies in a health and wellness or other stuff, correct?
Yes.
We're going to have another button, and that's max. We're not going to have more than 5 buttons. And that 5th button is going to say additional recommended resources. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you got your tools, and then you got your resources. Now you have a complete link tree. Do you realize that all of this right here you cannot do on Linktree? This is all you can do on Linktree. But why do we want to present this? So now you can have a person who subscribed to HBA. Because they're not only getting a Linktree, they're getting a funnel builder. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And on top of that, they get paid 80% affiliated. You know how much Linktree pay you?
0.
2.5%. You can't
Mhm.
even get a cup of coffee at McDonald's.
So this is a either or. This is not both.
Right.
No. What do you think most people are going to choose?
Go to HBA.
All day long. Because we're going to make sure that HBA looks sexier. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right.
I mean, it already looks sexier to me. And it looks even better on the phone. Okay? Like if you go here and you throw this bad boy on the phone, let me tell you, it looks pretty amazing. Y'all see that?
Got it.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't get better than this, guys. I mean, look at this one. Okay, hold on, not this one. Let's get rid of Calendly. But look at this one, guys. Even this one you throw on the phone.
Can you do me one favor, Kim?
What's that?
Can you put 3 and 1 correctly?
What do you mean?
It's ONE.
Where did you see that?
On the slides where you got everybody's name.
Oh, that's you.
Right.
You talking about here?
Not on in the HBA thing where you have everybody's profile.
Oh. You mean in school?
No, on the thing you was just showing us, the HBA link tree.
Oh, okay, like this?
HBA.
Pull up the link tree.
This is the HBA.
Okay, now go to it where it has everybody's names. Where it says Cynthia, Rudolph, Martha. It has all of our names and about us.
Oh. That would be over here. That would be over here. Hold on. I think you talking about the testimonials.
Yes. Not
Okay. What?
right here. Go to me. Right there. It's supposed to be ONE.
ONE? Okay.
Oh,
We can do that.
thank you.
We can do that. That's not hard. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Okay.
And you know, there's room for more testimonials. If you guys want to put in testimonials, there's room for more testimonials. There's unlimited amount of testimonials you could put there.
What? We
Yes,
we
Breezy, you
send
had a
them.
question?
We send them to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Email
send it to me.
email form. Okay.
Yeah, send it to me.
And you're
Email, text,
going,
whatever you want.
you're
Either
going
way,
to
it's gonna get to me.
you're going to tell us how to get this wonderful feature, even if they
You
don't have Linktree.
um, what do you mean if they don't have Linktree?
Well, you showed me the old version of Linktree and
That's
the
So
HBA.
if you don't have the old Linktree, it's okay. Y'all say hi to MP.
Hello,
Hello.
Anthony.
hello.
She's trying to
You
show us in the video.
disappeared off the screen.
So there's an angel over my shoulder.
Yes.
Your
But
better.
they don't have to have Linktree already because we're gonna offer them the HBA Linktree, right? So there's gonna be a setup for that, just like there was a setup for the Linktree, right? And then there will be the setup for the LunaCal, just like there's a setup for everything. So everything that you guys are getting at Elite Coaching is going to be at least 50% off. If not, in some cases, could be as high as 75% off. I want you to
So,
understand every one of these services that we offer, they are affiliate income to you. So if you refer someone, you're going to get an affiliate income off of that service. We
right.
share the revenue with every services that is offered by this community. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Since I hadn't set up my Linktree, I don't need it.
Nope.
Thank you.
We'll just set you up directly onto the HBA version. Oh, let me show you too. Those of you guys who have HBA, okay? This may or may not be over your head, but we're gonna try to do my best. Okay? So let's say that I go to a blank funnel. Okay? Let's say I go to let's say I go to a blank funnel. Can you guys see my oh wait, no, I'm not sharing. Hold on. All right, I'm adding to the stage. Can you see my blank funnel now? Can you see the blank funnel?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let's say this is what it would look like if you. So when you want another additional funnel, it doesn't cost you no money, but you just email corporate. Okay. And when you email corporate, this is the email you're going to use. I see myself echoing. Is someone have two devices?
I mean,
All right. Did I hear Jeff? Is that who I heard? I thought I heard Jeff. Sorry, guys. All right. So when you go here, you're gonna go in and type in help, and I'm gonna throw it in. I'm gonna throw it in the YouTube comment chat. Okay. So this is the email that you wanna send to. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube comment chat.
You can't put it in this one too, so I don't have to get back on YouTube.
Well, it's in the StreamYard. You can look at it in the StreamYard too. But it's also gonna go to YouTube. Okay. So that's the email you want to send it to. And then I'm gonna send you the format of the email. I'm gonna send you the format of the email. Okay. So I'm gonna go here. I have a template for this. I have a template, HBA support. All right. So the last one that we did was with Rochelle. So Rochelle, you get to be our superstar today. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop that right in there too. I'm gonna drop that right in the StreamYard. Were you able to click on that link, Cynthia? I mean, Martha?
I didn't try. I just wrote it down. It's not
Okay, well,
clickable. It's not clickable.
you want to highlight this?
Oh.
Okay. You want to highlight this, guys? So you want to highlight this and then you want to copy it. Okay? So it looks
Oh, the
like it
Matthew
broke it up.
Martin, the
It
Matthew
broke it up
Martin
into
one.
two. Huh?
Excuse me, the Matthew Martin one.
Yes, yes. We want to make sure that he has access to the funnel because he is one of our main tech supports. So this is the way that you want to send it. And what I'll do is I'll also send it to you guys by email after this call. Okay? I'll send it to you guys on the email so you can have like the clean version. Okay?
Okay.
So when you go there, you request an additional funnel. Okay? And then when your funnel shows up, this is what it looks like. They're going to send you an email to let you know that they have the funnel. So you see where it says funnel 2 and funnel 3? Those are additional funnels. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when I click on this funnel right here, let me remove the comment here. Hold on. Let me remove. Wait. Why is it showing the comment? Oh, dude. I can't move the comment. I don't know why. Okay. Hold on. Let me try to move it. All right. Here we go. So when you go here, and let's say you add a step, right? You're going to add a step. You're going to click on page. We have our own section here, guys. You see where it says PPP 101 community?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the funnel for the community is right here. So you can select it and then you can name it. So let's say I do PPP Rudy, right? And I go ahead and add it. It just brought down this entire funnel onto my funnel, guys. Does that make sense, guys?
And why would you want to do that? What's the purpose?
So that when people enter the name, it goes in your list and not mine. Because this one would be connected to your get response. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
It's like, why don't you use Kim's Freedom Machine? Because the leads are going to go into Kim's autoresponder, correct?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You want the people who go to drive to the community on your list so they can go into your email list. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're going to be able to replicate this like this, right? And you can see here, I can go back here and I can go and add the second page. So if I go add here, I can go another page and I can go back to community and I can go get the second page, which is page 2. So I'm going to go here. There's a PPP, Rudy, 2. Add it. So now what do I have? I have the first and the second page. So now you're going to be able to attach your affiliated link for the free community here, your referral link. So when they click into school, it's going to be credited to you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
You're going to have the ability to do everything that I have the ability to do. And that's so powerful that we can do that at HBA.
Mm.
Do you guys catch the vision?
I have a question.
Yes.
Now, this additional funnel thing you're talking about, is that something that I would need to learn if I want to start promoting the network marketing business I am part of? To
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you the easiest thing to do. Okay? Request additional funnel from HBA. You're going to have the ability to hire Matthew Martin and you give him some information about your company and the guy will build the funnel for you. You don't even have to learn how. He will build it. And I promise you, this guy does not do bad funnels. He is the #1 guy at HBA for a reason.
And
Does
that's
that make
like
sense?
$100 some dollars or $200 some dollars.
It depends on how many pages you want.
Okay.
But generally, his rate is around $70 an hour. And it's an affiliate. So if you have others that you refer that use his services, you also get paid. We're gonna make RG's services also an affiliate. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Everything we do is gonna have an affiliate. Because the bottom line is this. We are all in one community. There's no individuals in this community. We're all one. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And I hope that means something to you guys. Okay? Fair enough?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
We're already past the top of the hour. So I hope this helps you understand. If you need to communicate, just hit me up separately. Text me. Text me first. Make sure I'm not in the meeting. And if I'm not in the meeting, I call you right back. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I need a more
All right, guys.
detailed website.
Look, he'll make it jump, bro. He will make it jump. I'm serious. Talk. We can have a Zoom with him. We can have
I'm
a Zoom with him.
officially a truck owner.
Wait.
All right.
Did it. I did it.
All right, man. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all have a great evening. I got to run, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Have a blessed night.
Congratulations, Rudy.
Thank you.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, and do it. until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.O. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.